I love the family values that come with Brazilian culture. I feel like the older I've gotten, the more I've rooted myself in those values. My mom and my dad are wonderful people who really, really cemented Brazilian culture in my life. And part of that was them constantly reminding me how much family is important. So, Hollywood can be really crazy and it can make you feel very career driven and focused, but, it can pull you away from the things that matter sometimes. So it's nice to remind myself of that. Now, more than ever, I feel connected to it. It wasn't until I moved to South Florida that I really started embracing my culture, because growing up in the South, in America, I just didn't have enough of that influence around me outside of my family and my household. And then when I got to South Florida and I was surrounded by Latin culture. And so that was really when I began to tap into my Brazilian culture more. As a Brazilian American woman playing this Brazilian American character, I felt like I could add that female perspective to the story, and really help shape not just my character, but the character of Haley as well, and really making sure that these two women felt fully realized. So yeah, I knew that there was more than just acting in this for me. It was too personal of a story. I was too excited by the fact that we got to tell a Brazilian American story, and I needed to be more involved. I guess I would say that, quite literally, unstoppable means you can't be stopped, which means that you stick to your gut and you continue to fight for the things that you believe in, despite what people might say and despite people trying to tell you otherwise. I'd say I feel the most unstoppable when I'm producing. That's like a creative authority that I really love tapping into. I'm very outspoken. I'm kind of shamelessly outspoken when it comes to creative decisions. I make sure my voice is heard, and I'm not embarrassed to make a fool of myself, or I'm not embarrassed if other people disagree with me. I will always fight for the things that I believe in. And if I'm wrong, or if they decide to do something differently, fine, but at least I know I've done everything that I can, and the rest is not up to me, So I think that's where I feel unstoppable, is just always doing my best to fight for the things that I believe in.